all of you are fine, and in today's video we will be discussing about how we are going to calculate the time complexity if any kind of recursion algorithm is given to us. Now as you can see in this particular code, we have got a function named hello and int n it is given over here. Then it means if there is n is equal to 0, we have been given that cout OK is there. Then there is condition with n, if it is greater than 0, then there is a function call which is the call within itself only. So over here you can see the function name hello, and then there is hello over here. It means we are dealing with recursion. So how we are basically going to calculate the complexity of this particular code? We have got cout fine written after that. If you just see this particular code itself, we have got a function with a number n. It means it is a deciding factor, because if its value is 0, it is just running for one time. If its value is greater than 0, then there is a function call. If this entire thing is dependent upon n, so it means I'll just calculate the time complexity function as Tm, because this is the entire part of it. Now its value, if n value is 0, it is just running for one time only. If it is running for one time, so I'll just write complexity is 1 if my n value is 0. If n is equal to 0, then it means this time complexity is 1 only, because only if n value is 0. If n value is greater than 0, I would write this is running for n time and this is running for n minus 1 time. So I will write t of n minus 1, and there is this function is running for t of n minus 1 time. And what about this this particular line, which is cout fine? This is only one line which is written, so its time complexity can be measured as 1. So I can write this particular part over here. Now the basic understanding of this particular concept is that we have a recursion function hello, and there is a hello n minus 1 which is coming over here. Again, we need to understand this thing. If this is entire function is running for t of n times, so this is t of n, so this should be t of n minus 1. That's what we have written. Now it can be done in various ways. First way is recursion tree method, right? Second way is that we can use the concept of back substitution. We will be doing substitution also. And the third method is we have some Master's theorem concept. We can actually solve this particular part with Master's theorem as well. So in this video we will be discussing this recursion tree method and how we are basically going to execute the whole particular scenario. So just watch the video till the end, and hopefully you will get the idea of how we are going to execute this whole particular stuff. So we have this particular statement. Important point to understand in this particular concept is that we have got t of n minus 1 is equal to t of n plus 1. This is the major time complexity. Over here with 1, it is cannot be a major time complexity, it is just used to solve it. So if I say that t of n is running for t of n minus 1 as well as 1, right? So if I execute t of n, if n is greater than 0, I am taking n is greater than 0. So if my n value is 3, let's suppose it is 3, so this will get called t of 2 times, right? And how many times the printing is done? The printing of fine is done for one time. This is 1. Now what if this is t of 3, we have got t of 2, and then there is fine which is displayed, and I'm just writing fine over here, right? Now what if t of 2 is called? T of 2 means t of n is equal to t of n minus 1 plus 1. So it means I will write t of n minus 1, t of 2 would be t of 1, t of 2 would be t of 2 minus 1 plus 1. So I would write t of 1 and then I am just writing fine. So if this is getting called, if again n is greater than 0, it would call t of 0 times and again it will display fine, right? And if n is equal to 0, obviously this is going to call for 1 time, but you just need to check how many times fine is displayed. Fine is displayed 3 times, no issues. And how many times the call has been made? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means clearly that if my value is n, if value is equal to n, if I am writing my value is equal to n, this is getting called how many times? Fine is displayed, fine is not contributing to the code entirely, but I have written value is equal to 3, and how many times call? The function call is actually the main important thing, the function call, and total 4 times function is called, right? 4 times function is called, value is equal to n, value is equal to n, and 4 times function is called, value was 3. So if I have to relate, if value is equal to n, how many times it will get called? Obviously it will get called. If value is equal to 3, call was done 4 times. If value is equal to n, the call would be done for n plus 1 times. So it means the complexity of this code would be n plus 1. This is as per recursion tree method. Hopefully this part is clear, because we just calculated the answer only as per the value, and we have created a recursion tree out of it, and on the basis of that we calculated the answer. If there is any doubt, kindly post in a comment section, and kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.